Welcome to Behind the Success. You might recognize us. We previously did a podcast for Philanthropy United where we spoke with nonprofits and kind of shared their mission stories. Well, we're back with a new format, a new title, and new content.
Absolutely new content. So Philanthropy United, we did for 3 seasons. We were very proud of it. We started it during COVID when nobody could get out and about, and we had a lot of nonprofit clients who were really struggling. And so not only were we struggling because we couldn't do any types of fundraising events, things had really taken a sharp, drastic turn, literally overnight. But we knew that podcasting would be the next wave of media. And that's what led us to getting started of building out our own studio in our offices and going the philanthropy route, because there's so many great impact stories that are going on in our communities, not only here in Arizona, but everywhere. And we wanted to be able to highlight and share those stories. And we successfully did that. I believe each season was...
I think we had like 25 people.
25 episodes 25 nonprofits each season. And we really grinded through it. It was great. We got to meet a lot of awesome people. But being fair, the content was excruciatingly boring, like, if we're being honest.
There's only so many categories. There's only so many times you can ask the same questions for a different story. And so we spent a lot of time figuring out how can we revamp it and bring it back and have more networking and interesting stories, because we still love sharing people's stories and their impact and how we can bring good and promote.
But this time we're doing it a little bit differently. So behind the success, the entire vision behind this is that, we've got some incredible clients. And I learned recently that we meet them, we fulfill whatever need they need from us. So say it's, hey, I need you to be our fractional CMO where you're handling literally everything digital about our presence. Or I need you to produce a podcast and here's what I want to talk about. A lot of the times we don't actually know what made our clients as successful as they are once they've arrived at our doorstep.
Right. We don't learn their backstory. We just know their current story.
We know as much as they've told us. And so we wanted to be able to dive a little bit deeper, not just with our own clients, but with others, and understand, okay, we all start from pretty much the same place, right? How did you make something extraordinary out of your life? Because all of our clients right now are incredibly successful people in the business world. So we want to understand and be able to take away nuggets from that to share with normal people like you who are watching it in all different types of fields.
And it's a good way to bring different conversations, bring different topics, and for us to even be able to learn more and what we can do better and how we can take from our clients and make it incorporated into our business.
Well, and here's the big elephant too. We have operated Scottsdale's Arizona's #1 podcast studio for the last 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. We started in 2020 and it's about to be 2026. And we did have a podcast, Go Us, but then we didn't because we were bored. And we're like, okay, we're going to cut this. So it's ridiculous to not actually have something that is a flagship PS Studios show when we've got all of the talent behind the scenes. We have
all the pieces to the puzzle.
All the pieces of the puzzle.
Following our own
hundreds
advice.
of thousands of dollars in recording equipment at our fingertips, and we're not making good use of that. So it's definitely a 2-prong approach, but that's not what's going to make this content interesting. We're structuring things so differently this time. This is not just a free-for-all. Tell me about your life. Tell me where you're born, where you went to college, whatever. This is going to be very, very intentional. And we're focused on 4 pillars. And those 4 pillars are faith, freedom, capitalism, and the American dream. Because we believe, and we've seen it firsthand with our clients, that those pieces really are encapsulated in each of their success stories. But I'm excited to dive in and learn all the things we don't know.
Well, and to learn more and to be able to have other conversations than what you and I want to do or where we're trying to go. Maybe somebody else helps us foster ideas and we can just help promote good content across the board.
Exactly. Because I think that's what the world really needs. We definitely have political leanings and backgrounds, and we want to be promoting just something that inspires across the board of how can I be a better human? How can I be a better business leader? What can I take away from people who are proven success stories? Because I think a lot of times there's a lot of bullshit online and it's hard to be able to sift through it. So we want to be a great space for people to really take something away from each and every episode.
Well, and I think it's nice to be able to be a resource for people. They can come and they can learn from our guests and learn from what we're doing and then be able to replicate it in their business. And by the people that we're featuring, they're from all different realms.
Yeah, we've got clients all over the country.
And everything in between, business practice, and how you can take these, and even if you're not a medical practice, how you can incorporate it into your digital content practice or into your training facility or
your construction company.
Yeah, there's so many little nuggets that if it's explained right, it's applicable anywhere.
Or if you're very interested in one specific thing and we happen to have a client who's a massive real estate developer, well, there you go. I think that it will be a place where you could probably find a little bit of something for anybody. But the other thing that's going to make this different is we want people to be completely raw and unfiltered. We don't want the cookie cutter PR story that you're putting out in the press release. We want to know the nitty gritty behind the scenes because we've all been through some crazy shit to get to the other side to have a story to tell. And that's what I'm excited to really dig out.
Absolutely.
And share.
Well, that, and then what were the struggles that this person or this business went through to get to where they are? And how did they combat different scenarios, whether it's worldwide or it's local or it's specific to their industry? How do they overcome this, that, and the other? And how can they replicate that and use it later?
From editing to launch strategy, we help creators sound their best and grow faster. We're proud to be the nation's #1 podcast production studio. You can learn more at psstudios.co.
So it's going to be a fun journey. We're really excited to get started. We've already got a bunch of our clients who are on board to share their behind the scenes stories. And I don't think that we're really following any type of genre. We're going to be very strategic in the questions that we ask and give people a framework that they know that they can count on. I listen to a ton of podcasts myself, and those are the shows that I happen to like the most, but also still leave room for that spontaneity and like the magic to happen off the scene.
One, it's fun because we don't listen to the same things. So what she likes isn't always what I like. So it's nice because then we can have those different discussions and bring other content versus like, oh, I listened to that too.
Yeah.
It's nice that we're able to have that exchange.
Absolutely.
You're still going to get great guest content. You're still going to get nuggets and tidbits from us. We're looking at doing long content episodes. We're looking at doing short content episodes. If there's certain content you guys want to see, we would love for you to be able to provide us comments, send us a message, whatever modality you like, we're willing to accept.
Yeah.
Give us what nuggets of wisdom you're looking for, what problems you're trying to solve. If there's a way we can partner together and give you what you're searching for because you can't find it, we'd love to be that source.
Absolutely. And I think too, maybe for some of our short form, we can take opposite sides on a topic and go back and forth and debate a little bit whether we believe in that or not, right? You kind of have to flip heads or tails and see
100%. And maybe we'll let you see who picks what, because maybe we have the same stance and one of us has to
probably
negotiate.
98% of the time, I feel like we're on the same side of things, except for the fact that you were really excited about an orange iPhone. And I just don't know if I can get on board with that.
I would not buy orange. Absolutely not.
What?
No.
You were in the office the other day talking about...
And I said, because it's orange. I wouldn't buy the orange, but it's blue and white. So I would also pick a blue or a white, but I would never pick the orange.
Oh, I thought you were like team orange.
Oh, God, no. No. I'm all for that they changed the color choices.
Ugh.
But orange was a terrible choice. I think nobody in their right mind should wear orange.
I think all of them are really boring. So we're just going to debate stupid shit like this too. Apple, what are you doing?
Pick better colors.
I literally, my mom.
I don't know what color mine is. It's in a purple case.
But I got a pink one, and I was so excited because I really wanted a pink phone. Albeit, I wanted hot pink. I did not want this little muted
pink.
No. However, the battery life on this phone sucks. So now I'm going to be forced to upgrade to a 17. Yeah, because this thing, 3 times a day is dying. So don't buy the pink phone. Sorry, Apple, you're not going to sponsor us now.
They'll sponsor us because they'll give you a new one that's hot pink.
Can I have a custom phone, please?
We'll get there.
But I also want us to be able to talk about relevant things going on in business, right? We had a viral piece of content a couple of months ago about Cracker Barrel. It literally got hundreds of thousands of views, comments, impressions on LinkedIn because people were so invested. And my take was this was all a huge PR play. Nobody's talking about Cracker Barrel in the real life.
Ever. It's never news.
You are on a road trip and you're driving by and you're like, I'll stop and get something to eat because I know what to expect. Exactly. So the fact that they rebranded to something that looked pretty much the same as the old brand, and then everybody was up in arms about it, I think was perfectly played. But in reality, apparently it was intentional. They were
trying to do something new.
Yeah.
It backfired.
Backfired, but it got people talking. So did it really backfire?
I think it was a secret one of those like negative pluses.
Yes, 100%. And other controversies, right? Remember Jaguar's rebrand where they debuted an entire campaign that didn't feature any cars and looked like it was a psychedelic like nightmare? I remember. And I was blown away.
If you want to go Jaguar, I'm still upset that they stopped putting the actual Jaguar as the emblem on the front of the car. It's now just a medallion versus the actual Jaguar. So like, not great Jaguar, not great.
No, it's like a Walmart rebrand. It's so bad.
Go back to the old one with a Jaguar jumping off of my car.
Absolutely. I mean, that was
Classic
a perfect
90s.
case of a British brand that had esteem that they just completely tanked in one decision. One decision completely tanked it. And their whole fleet now is going to be EVs, which...
And they don't even look like a sexy Jaguar anymore.
No, they look like a funeral vehicle.
The first time I saw them, I'm like, there's no way that is Jaguar. There is nothing sexy about it. There is nothing that gives me that Jaguar brand. No,
What's worse, the Jaguar or the Cybertruck?
No, neither. They both need to disappear. Driving a dumpster on wheels is not sexy.
I saw a mint green one this weekend.
No.
It was horrific. Like somebody actually paid for this vehicle, but then paid to get it matte green.
Some things are just not meant to be that way.
Completely agree. Completely agree. So we'll be able to jump into fun, relevant topics like that as well. Problem is, we're probably going to agree on a lot of stuff. So we're going to have to find a way to defend people like Jaguar making really, really ridiculous decisions. And I can defend Cracker Barrel because I think it got people talking.
100%. How many more people went just to see, like, did they change it on the building versus just the marketing material?
I know. I was at Charlie Kirk's funeral yesterday, and across the street, there was a Cracker Barrel, and I almost went in.
And you didn't?
No, I wasn't hungry.
All right. Research people, let us know. Have you been to a Cracker Barrel? What does it look like?
Send us photos. Anyways, that's kind of the direction we're going. Obviously now we're rambling, but we just wanted to give you a little bit of backstory as to what we're doing. We're so excited to have our clients on here, and we're excited to meet a lot of great new people along the way as well to share what made them somebody that we all look to and say, holy crap, that's amazing that they built this. So imagine the NPR podcast, How I Built This, but way more exciting because Kendall and I are hosting it. Yeah. None of that NPR slow. I feel like his voice is so weird.
It's very mundane.
Yes. Very mundane. Very like, let's take a nap. You're not going to want to take a nap when you're watching our show. So
make sure you do all of the things. Like us, subscribe, follow us everywhere.
Share.
Send it to your favorite friend. Make us a meme. Send it along. Add it to your Instagram roll.
Oh, and also we're massive Backstreet Boys fans. So if you guys are watching, we'd love to have you on the show.
You have a story to share.
Yeah, we would love to be the ones to share your story. We're literally going to have these cups forever. And we'll always be asking the Backstreet Boys to come on this show. It's going to be a staple so that maybe one day we will get lucky enough and they will grace us.
One?
Yeah.
At least one.
At least one. Come on.
Help us make our dream reality, guys. We need your help with this.
One dream. Okay, well, that's it. And we look forward to seeing you on our first official episode.